So we're going to break number 23 up into steps. And let's think about it overall. What we're trying to find is the probability of it melting. And there are two scenarios where it could melt. And so we're going to find the probability of the first one and add that to the probability of the second, since there are two different scenarios where these probabilities could end together. So probability one of melt and probability of two melt. We add those two probabilities together, and that's the total probability of it melting. So to be able to find the individual probabilities, we have two different things that make that happen. In probability one, it must rain and melt. Those are two different probabilities. And to be able to find the probability of them happening, you multiply them together. So anytime you're trying to find a probability of two things happening together, you just multiply those probabilities together. So there's a 50% chance of rain. And if it rains, there's a 60% chance of melt. So all we do is multiply those together and we get 0.3. So this is probability one of where we get a melt. And then the other probability is it doesn't rain, which there's a 50% chance of that as well. And then if it doesn't rain, there's a 10% probability that it melts. So we multiply those together to get 0.05. And now these are the two scenarios where it melts. And we're just going to add those scenarios together to get our probability of melt, which is 0.35, which is 35%, answer B.